Say cheese.
Cheese.
Mm. Yes, YouTube. Oh, did you notice how that didn't like match up then with the lips? Yeah, that's right. It's because I've made a mistake. Well, my mistake. Bit of a gadget function error as well. So for some reason my camera thought a jack was installed in the port, but it turns out it wasn't. The only problem with that is it didn't pick up any voice recordings, so we have footage but no voice. Only on the intro though. The rest of the video is as it should be, as it's filmed with the GoPro. So I thought I'd do a bit of a voiceover in our intro. I can't tell you what we were talking about word for word. It's just one of those. But the normal stuff, like and subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and probably talking about how beautiful the morning is. I've got Zach with me and I've got Ash with me. Now we're at the Wrekin, and the plan with the Wrekin this year was to hit it each time we were on our way back from Wales and do that little rabbit run. However, with quarantine, lockdown, all of that, the pandemic, it meant that we didn't go to Wales. They wouldn't have let us in, would they? And so there was no real need to pass the Wrekin on the way home, hence us not riding it. So anyway, we decided to book a trip into the Wrekin, get over there and meet the main man himself, the king of the hill, to show us some trails down. So yeah, we'll get over to meeting him, shall we? And so here he is, JC. Yay, look at that face. We ain't seen that for a while, have we? JC's been pretty busy with family stuff, but in the middle of that time he's managed to set up his own YouTube channel. So I told him to introduce himself in the channel and to put it out there, but unfortunately we lost the sound, so I'm going to do that for him. It's called It's Mr. JC. Go and check out his channel. Okay, so in this small bit we're talking about Ash and doing drop-offs, and JC was just referring to the fact that he's seen Ash's drop-off. This bit, yeah, did he know I was filming this? I don't know, but he's trying to work out this drop-off. He's planning on sending, yeah. We'll get back to this clip later on in the video, but it's interesting just to watch his theory. It's a shame you can't hear what he's talking about, but he likes moving his arms around a bit. I'm just going to show you the actual drop-off so you get a bit of an idea of what he's trying to scope out. So although the build of the drop-off is the same as the one at Cannock, it's slightly smaller. It's not quite as big. We thought we'd start him off at the top with this sort of rock drop. Well, it's a slab sort of surface, and then just small rock drop from one edge, and as you go over to the other side it's a bit more of a drop. So we just thought if he started on the smaller side he could kind of work his way up, but I think it was a bit too early for him, to be honest. Yeah, I think he sort of felt the pressure and couldn't quite get his head around the sort of short run up and so on. There's JC modelling the jump or dropping style. We also have a little bit of a, you know, what's this bit? What is, oh yeah, so that's a really rooty section on the walk-up path on the way up. Don't know if you remember the video from me and JC doing the Wrekin in the night. If you just go back and have a look at that, Jay crashes down them roots and smashes the fence down, which was just hilarious. Yeah, claimed he'd never do that in the night again.
Right then, let's try and scare the shit out of this couple too much. Never done that before, have we? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sounded like someone is on my back wheel. Oh my days. Huh? I did not take the best line through there. I did not take the best line through there at all. Oh my god. So dark. Can't see a thing. Ah, this is the corner. I keep getting blinded, mate. I can't see the wind. Right. Go on, Ash. Yes! Oh, it's so sick, this. Cool. Jesus, that. Mate. Yeah, I didn't actually realise how blinded I was.
Oh, mate, I couldn't see a thing. Like, everything disappeared. And
I've never seen so many roots up there as well. That's like everything, all the topsoils just washed away.
yeah, they were all popped out, weren't they?
You go over that rock and roll, down the dip and up, and then that shoot down, it was just like, whoa, root central. It's too hot into that corner, man.
You were flying through there?
He squished himself because he wants to come at it from an angle. And, like, he thinks the run's too short.
Yeah.
But that little slope
It's enough.
is all you need. You haven't actually got to clear anything. You just got to get the, like you said, get the bike length out, and it's done.
Yeah. It's exactly the same process. He's going. He's going to go for the left-hand side.
Where was you thinking of coming off, like coming this way?
Yeah, just like that far right.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's not quite straight. It's never a good sign, that.
Talking to himself now,
Yeah. Look, he's look at his walk. See his walk back to the bike. It's like you'll see his head drop in a minute. He'll take a big breath. Yeah, look. What's he looking behind him for?
I might stop at the entrance too, just in case you get split up.
Okay.
If we're all to get, like I was at the back, we'll shout if you with us. So.
Go on, Ash.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah. No. There's another one. But
Man, that looks steep.
it does, doesn't it? Let's have a butcher's then, eh? Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Mate! I just don't think... He did it?
Yeah, man.
I just don't think I...
His face!
What do you reckon, guys? Gapping that into there. I just don't know whether I'd be able to stop. That's my problem. I think I'd get the gap, but I wouldn't be able to stop before that tree.
Well, I'm worried about if I'm going to even stop and make it round that corner. Ooh.
That is a level of steepness. I think this is the sketchiest bit.
Yeah.
Caves sound close, don't they? Okay. I don't think everyone's feeling this anyway, are they?
Okay, let's have it.
Yeah. Let's. What's up, Zach? What was that noise then, mate?
Iron clipped in.
Yeah. So technical this is. Having to dodge trees, ride the off-camber, ups and downs. Try and keep up with your mates. Oh my god, blinded over that then. Yes! Yeah!
Oh yeah, my legs are brilliant. Oh, slop.
Trying to keep that off-camber line. Oh, it's tough on here, isn't it? The high off-camber. Oh! Slippy! Oh yeah, got one more coming down, mate. Whoa, where's that tree come from? Oh! He's telling us off now, look, he's telling us off. He was sick, wasn't he?
I felt like he was on my back wheel the whole time. I was like,
he was.
and I'm messing everything up, thinking, oh, I need to be doing this better. Like, I'm supposed to know this.
I saw you, the one off camber where the trees, your foot went out to the left. I thought, oh, you looked like you were going to put it down, like, and then you must have been like, heard him and just got put straight back up again, carried on. Oh, look at him. No, clearly not.
Morning. I don't mind leading in and screaming at you when like dangerous stuff comes up, but
Sounds good.
yeah, all right then. Watch out for this corner at the start. Stevie,
Yeah, man.
Stevie, Stevie,
Bosh.
Stevie.
Oh! Duck a tree, yeah. Woo. It's hard to see, isn't it?
Oh my god, I was not expecting all this overgrown madness.
Oh my god, what was that?
Dragging the back wheel everywhere. Everything's overgrown like mad. Oh, duck a tree pot free! Ah, off camber! Yes! That bit's had me up a few times. Here we go now, this is the bit that I can never get through. Can we do it today? No, it's this bit now. Yes! 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 I've never got through there.
Levels, mate, levels.
Stay up to the right here.
That's some shape you got there, lad.
Little bit of a drop.
Well done, mate.
I can see why.
can see why. It's a bit tricky, isn't it?
Completely.
Oh, yeah, mate, you were going like, did you were going funny some shapes there? So you got a left turn and you're going like this. Like that. I'm going, no, you're going that way. Like,
I don't know how I did that. That's not
it
like...
must have been some slowing down technique you got. But,
that wasn't intentional. You know, you see people doing all these scandi flicks all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do they do that?
Yeah,
I've just done it by accident.
yeah.
Go
on. Oh. Gonna have to do some work here. Oh my god! Oh. Right, I'm back guys, I'm back. That's the gap. Oh my god. Oh, I just stopped for that. Yes! It's a, mate, it's a curb, I swear to God. It's so easy.
Shouldn't have stopped.
Go back up, mate, and just roll down that. It's so easy. I rolled down it. I didn't even like throw my front up, and I should have. 1 second, mate. So I thought the one earlier on was the drop you're on about, like the tree that was laid down. So I just like aired off that.
Oh yeah.
I got my line wrong. I ended up having to jump my bike, you know. Yeah, he was going straight towards the tree. I just jumped over the right, over the bars. I was like, yeah, went running. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh! Right. If you ain't doing it, go and plan a little feature around here.
Oh, you all right, mate? You okay?
Come out of it. I think I've got to tighten up the cleats.
Tighten up the cleats, yeah. Go on then. You with me though?
Yeah, I'm with you. Where are we going?
Okay, so the time has come. It's time for Ash to have a look at a new drop-off and take it seriously. So, yeah, you already seen the video earlier on in this video where he was sizing it up, and I was kind of just stood there with my face on the camera. So he's sized it all up now. He's kind of done his arms, checked the wind, tyre pressure, all that sort of stuff, chain strength. And now, bit weird, yeah, sitting in the car with a helmet on. Oh well. And now it's time to send. But is he going to send it, or is it going to be another one of those moments where it just gets the better of him? Unfortunately, the footage that you're about to see didn't have any sound again. So I dropped some music on there. But yeah, have a look. And it's missing. I'll come back to you. Have a look. Yeah, did you see that? Yes, Ash. Get a fist bump for that, Ash. You sent it, mate. Dead proud of you. The difference between the clip earlier at the top of the Wrekin was his attitude. Totally all about his attitude. So on the top of the Wrekin, he sort of dawdled back to his bike. His body language was all sort of negative mindset, negative thoughts. Didn't attempt it. But in the woods, where the drop-off was just as big as the one actually at the top, I could tell straight away. The minute I seen him, he did some fast actions and then he was off and he ran up the hill to get his bike. I don't think I put that footage in there, but he ran up the hill to get his bike. And after he did the run-up, which I did put in, he sort of done the run-up, looked, right, turns round and he's back up there. And I think just that body language alone told me, hang on a minute, Ash is serious. He's going to attempt it. Whether he cracks it or not's another thing, but he did. So fair play to you, Ash. Proud of you for that, mate. I know we spoke about it afterwards. There was footage of us chatting about it and that he was over the moon. It is probably half the size of the one at Cannock, but it's a good stepping stone. So I'm hoping to get him back over to Cannock in the near future and we can smash that demon into 50 million pieces. Word.
Behind the scenes, Charles don't pay bills. Just get all close and personal to make these finite adjustments to get the sick-ish.
You reckon?
Did you have a stroke then, Zach? You look like you had a stroke.
That was sick. Oi!
Mate!
Mate, that was a massive send, that was.
No, I bottomed out the port.
Mate, that was sketch. Did you hit it on that tree? Ooh. Okay, so that, oh, actually, it's going to pop over here. So that is the end of our Wrekin trip, and it has been sick. Really enjoyed it. Some of those runs down that we did were just amazing. It's good to have JC along for the ride. I haven't rode for him for so long, and thanks for showing us around, Jay. Don't forget to check out his channel. So a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, thanks for getting us to 2k. Secondly, well done to Ash, man. Get at him in the comments about him doing that drop, because that is very close to what we did at Cannock. It's just a bit bigger at Cannock, a bit bigger, but the process is exactly the same. So I'm hoping when we get back to Cannock, he nails it. Zach, oh man, that kid, he's smashing it, isn't he? Such big gap jumps. I hope I've got some footage of the last run that we did, because he was so out of shape, and the distance he got on one of these little kickers was unreal. So some really good footage. I can't wait to watch it back. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for following us. Check us out on Instagram, and yeah, till the next one, peace out.